I gotta go get my food. I need coffee. So I'm gonna finish my coffee, get some water, pack up camp, and then I will update you on what I'm doing as I get moving. So first thing out of camp is ascending the last like 0.3 miles to the summit of Glastonbury Mountain. It's been pretty gentle so far. I'm just waking my legs up. But after that, most of the day is like pretty much downhill. There's a couple like rolling inclines and stuff, but yeah, should be a little bit gentler of a day today than yesterday. So a good chunk of the trail is downhill today. There is a shelter at 4.8 miles from where I stayed, and the next shelter would be 8.9 miles from where I stayed, which is kind of a short day. At least I feel like it is. I could definitely stay there, but the shelter after that is 19.9 miles from where I stayed. And although it's mostly downhill, if I did close to 20 miles, I would end my day with a 6-mile climb. Well, three miles up, 3 miles down over Stratton Mountain, which is like an 1,800 foot climb. So I think I'm gonna assess how I'm feeling at Storybrooke Shelter in 8 miles. And I think there's like some hidden tent sites just north of Kellybrook Road or Kelly Stand Road, which would make a 12.5-mile day and set me up right at the base of Stratton Mountain. So I would climb it first thing in the morning. And that seems a little more doable, but we'll see. All right, so it's mostly downhill. Clearly there's some uphill too. Already breaking a good sweat this morning. Supposed to be a couple degrees warmer today than it has been, but still absolutely perfect hiking weather. I just need to make sure I stay hydrated and eat enough food, and I should be fine. first moose poop I've seen on trail. So that's cool. So I just left the second shelter of the day, had some snacks, took my shoes off for a little bit, and now I have like 3.5 miles to a road, a dirt road, but just past it are some tent sites, and I think I'm gonna set up there for the night, which puts me right at the base of Stratton Mountain, and that'll be the first thing I do tomorrow. Today is Sunday, and what's cool about today is that this is the first day, like the first work shift that I'm missing. Jesus. So I was able to work a bunch of swap shifts with people and get these whole 3 weeks covered, which is amazing. So thank you to everybody that is working the other end of those swaps over the next 3 weeks. Appreciate you guys. This is a very, very good camp spot right next to a brook or a creek. But in another mile, there's supposed to be 4 tent sites similar to that near a river or a stream. So I think I'm gonna push on that far. But we love a good bridge. All right, I made it to Kelly Stand Road. Just jumped out of the woods right there. And there's a parking lot. And apparently 0.2 north, there is like 4 tent sites. That's my goal for today. Here's camp for the night.
I think that the toughest.
Well, I'm all set up at camp. I ended up camping kind of like in a stealth spot at the base of Stratton Mountain. Did about 12.5 miles today, gave my legs a little break on the elevation side of things. So first thing tomorrow, I'll have to go up and over Stratton Mountain, and then the rest of the day looks pretty good. I'm camped here with my friend that I've been hiking around for the last 3 days. He's also doing the Long Trail, trying to do it a little faster in 18 days. And he cached his food, which is really smart, so he doesn't have to go into town. So yeah, I'll probably lose him after tomorrow, but at least I have a camping buddy for right now. Yeah, so I ate dinner. That Mountain House pizza bowl was so good, and I needed all 780 of those calories. Tomorrow the plan is either push up and over Stratton Mountain and then make it a 17.5 mile day into Manchester, or do a 14.7 and stay at the Spruce Peak shelter, which is a really nice shelter. It's like, 5-ish miles outside of Manchester. I'd really like to get into Manchester tomorrow though, but it'll be kind of a later day, and I'll need to find somewhere along the way with service so that I can figure out, a hotel or a hostel to stay at that has laundry and showers. I know there's free camping behind the VFW, but that doesn't really help me with a shower. So yeah, tomorrow I'm kind of gonna push as hard as I can. Hopefully right into town. That would be amazing if I could hit Manchester in day 4. That's a little, a day ahead of schedule that I had planned, but it'll help me out in the long run, because then the next day I could kind of take it easy.